The following is a feature presentation of our nation's sports show. Tonight, it is the final episode of our nation's sports show for the year 2025. All year long, we have had a blast breaking down, analyzing, and predicting the world of sports. This year, we also brought to you some fun-driven topic shows, such as early on in the spring, to commemorate the NFL Draft. We brought to you our top 5 professional wrestlers that we selected to be on our fantasy football teams. In 2026, we look forward to more fun-driven topic shows. But tonight, we recap Week 17 in the National Football League. In Week 17, more drama ensued. Baltimore, with their backs against the wall, survived on the road in Green Bay with a game for the ages by one of the best running backs to play the game today, the King, Derrick Henry. 36 carries, 216 yards rushing, 4 touchdowns. On Sunday, the Browns stunned the Steelers on their home field, preventing Pittsburgh clinching the AFC North Division. On Sunday Night Football in Santa Clara, a shootout for the ages. San Francisco survived. Chicago, Week 18 is set. On Saturday, Tampa will face Carolina with the NFC South Division title on the line. In order for the Bucs to clinch the title, they have to beat Carolina. And on Sunday, the Saints have to beat the Falcons. However, Carolina can still win the title with a loss to Tampa and a win by Atlanta over New Orleans because of a 3-way tie in the division. On Saturday night, it is San Francisco facing Seattle, not only for the NFC West Division crown, but the number 1 overall seed. And a first-round bye is on the line in the NFC side of the playoff bracket. And on Sunday night, it is the finale of the regular season for 2025 in Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers facing their nemesis for the AFC North Division title, the Baltimore Ravens. This loss will be either That's So Raven or the days of our Steelers. Tonight we also bring to you our Week 18 prediction battles. Next week we crown our prediction battles champion for the final time in 2025. It's showtime.
Turn me up. Turn me up. Turn me up. Turn me up.
Good up to the court, talking all that is sport, breaking down the latest news, scores, and more. Welcome to our Nation Sports Show.
Oh, baby, yes, you know what time it is. It's showtime! We are live for the final time in 2025 for another edition of our Nation Sports Show live here on YouTube. What is going on, everybody? I'm your host for this evening, Stephen Wyand. Thank you for joining us here tonight on this live broadcast here on the 30th of December, 2025 for our final broadcast of the year. We have had an absolute pleasure and a great time breaking down the world of sports and bringing to you some fun driven topic shows. And we look forward in 2026 on doing the same thing next year. But before we get to all of the happenings in the world of sports this week, we got to plug the social media platforms. Up first, you can follow us on Twitter or X at Owen_Sports Show. Also, the Facebook page at facebook.com/Nation Sports Show. And where right now we are live and in color. As CM Punk would say, is it a great day to be alive on a Tuesday night or what? Here on youtube.com/Nation Sports Show, recapping week 17 in the NFL, bringing to you our final prediction battles for the NFL season for 2025 in week 18, plus a hell of a lot more. We hope that you all had a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever the hell you celebrate. But more importantly, we hope that you had a wonderful time with family and friends, making memories that will last a lifetime. And also, Happy New Year, everybody. And joining me right here, right now, my man, my brother from another mother, JT, Joey Thornton. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope everybody's having a great and awesome Tuesday. And if you're in the state of North Carolina or just in the South in general, hope you're staying warm. But I also hope you had a wonderful Christmas with friends and family. I hope you got all the gifts you were asking for. And if you didn't, well, there's always next year. But I'm here. I'm ready to talk some sports with my boy Stephen Wyand, who I've known ever since high school, which is been 15 years, believe it or not. So without further ado, let's get it going, baby.
Yes, let's get it going and let's talk about the breaking news that came down early on today. Two stories that come off the top of my head. And that is the first story that came down earlier today is that Trayvon Diggs has
The
been
Diggs
released.
brothers.
Yeah, both the Diggs involved the Diggs brothers, Trayvon and Stephon Diggs. But Trayvon Diggs has been released by the Dallas Cowboys. He could claim waivers and he could be a free agent and he could be picked up by anybody at any given time. I mean, it's just, it's honestly not surprising, Joey. I mean, when you look at what Diggs has not done over the last couple of years, ever since he got paid that big contract, he really hasn't contributed to the team's success on the defensive side of the ball because he's been getting barbecued like those great barbecue happenings in Kansas City. I mean, good grief.
Well, he actually has been contributing to the team's success, which then again, the team's success is not looking good on the defensive side of the ball. That's their
Correct.
success.
Correct.
So yeah, he was definitely contributing to that for
Oh,
sure.
he definitely was. I mean, when you think about what he hasn't done on the field, he's not worthy of the contract that Jerry Jones paid him, and it still baffles me that you pay him that kind of money versus Micah Parsons, who was more reliable. So there's that. And then the other story is Stephon Diggs could be in some serious trouble if he is found guilty. He has felony charges on him for strangulation and assault that stemmed from a incident on December the 2nd. And him and his lawyers and his representatives are disputing these claims and they're trying to reach a settlement because, let's be honest, Diggs has bigger fish to fry when it comes to on the field because his Patriots are the AFC East champions and they are looking to be winning the not only did they win the division, but they're looking for bigger and greener pastures, and that's winning the top seed in the AFC in that first round bye. But Diggs right now could be in some serious trouble. But if they reach a settlement, then there's no reason why he shouldn't be on the team.
Absolutely. And I know this is a very serious charge for Stephon Diggs, especially since he is about to become a father, if I'm not mistaken, once again.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, this could be a huge thing for Stephon Diggs if he's found guilty.
Yes, it is. And not only that, but you know that the Patriots do not want that kind of legal troubles on their records if it
Oh,
does come
absolutely
out
not.
if it does come out that he is found guilty of these charges. It's very significant, so we'll see what happens as the weeks go on and heading into the new year. And also news came down today that Phillip Rivers, after an 0-3 comeback with the Colts, is being benched this week. And I got to give Rivers a lot of credit. He came in there and considering he's dealt with a lot of rust
he did do decent at times, but man, that rust was showing a lot of the times where he was throwing interceptions. But you could just tell he was out there having fun when he was on the field.
Oh yeah, you could definitely tell he was having fun. I mean, for one thing, he secured life insurance, but not only for himself, but for his wife and his kids for another 5 years. So, hey,
Mm-hmm. He
there's
may
that.
have he may have to wait for another 5 years or 5 6 years and change to get back into that Pro Football Hall of Fame eligibility list. But man, hats off to the guy, for coming back out of retirement, just playing the game that he loves of football, and he definitely he's a trash talker, and that's what he'll be remembered
Oh,
for, is
big
being a trash
time.
talker, being a Bama
Big
boy.
time.
But yeah, a lot went down in week 17. Where do we even begin? Okay, first of all, the Baltimore Ravens absolutely survived. I mean, this was crazy. With their backs against the wall, they went into Lambeau Field. No Lamar Jackson because of the back contusion. And all of the pressure was on Baltimore to win this game, to put themselves into prime position on having a shot at getting into the playoffs. And boy, did they. And you broke it to me before we went live that
All hail King Derrick Henry.
yes, 36 carries, 216 yards rushing, and 4 TDs.
And he was
What
one
a
of the
great
people
game.
that led me to a fantasy championship this season in my league. Yes, sir.
What a great game by Derrick Henry. Just a great, great, great game. This took me back to that game against Jacksonville with the Titans on Thursday Night Football back in, what was it, 2018, 2019? He was knocking them boys
Yeah, I believe it was
back.
2019 when he ran for what was it, that 99-yard rushing touchdown?
You better believe it. My goodness gracious. Just what a performance by Derrick Henry. I mean, alone in the first half, he had 103 yards and 3 TDs. What a game. What a game. And not only that, but I have to give Todd Monken and John Harbaugh and company credit, because there was a couple of play calls where you're thinking, okay, they're going to throw the ball. Nope. They ran the ball and got the first down. I mean, Derrick Henry is a big boy, 6'5" and change, 250. He's solid as a rock, built, built very solid, very solid.
Built like a monster truck.
Mm-hmm. He's literally a human monster truck. He is just an incredible athlete. He is hard to stop. He's hard to tackle, and he welcomes that physicality. He welcomes the tackling. He welcomes being hit, because that gives him a shot at brushing off the hit and delivering his own punishment to these defenders. Good
Absolutely.
grief.
And not to mention, with his performance on Saturday night, Derrick Henry has now joined a couple of elite lists and is actually at the top of one of them. He has now broken the record for most 200-yard rushing games in prime time, beating both I believe it's Adrian Peterson and Eric Dickerson. That was his eighth 200-yard rushing game, breaking the record of 7 held by both Peterson and Eric Dickerson. And he's also now joined the top 10 in overall rushing yards.
What a way, to put yourself in the history books with a game like this. He knew that his football team needed him. I know that, he dealt with some fumbling issues, this year throughout the year, but in the most critical stretches, he came through for his team. And Green Bay, they are limping into the postseason. Now, Malik Willis, he had a pretty solid game. Now he did get injured a couple. He did get injured in that second half, and their third stringer somehow they found this guy, and hey, here's a job for you. Suit up as the quarterback for the Packers, and he threw a pick. And I mean, that right there just told me, okay, this is not your night, Green Bay. I mean, Green Bay was already in no matter what, because we're gonna get to this after this with the Detroit performance on Christmas Day. But Green Bay did not play a consistent game all game long, especially from their defensive side of the ball. And tackling Derrick Henry, they looked putrid against him. Offensively, they had their strides with the passing game, but not with the running game. I mean, Josh Jacobs. I mean, hello, he's like your best running back you have on your roster, Green Bay, and hello, you're not using him. Okay. I mean, if you want to, beat the best, you got to compete with the best. And Josh Jacobs, in his own right, is a great running back too. I mean, I don't get why they weren't giving him the ball.
Well, it's because Josh Jacobs, I can answer that question for you, Stephen, because I did some research regarding the dismal running performance in general by the Packers. And even though he was deemed healthy and clear by doctors, Josh Jacobs still looked very bothered by that knee injury that he suffered a few weeks back.
Yeah.
And you can tell that he has not recovered fully from that. And I'm telling you, I mean, we can ask Kevin about this since he's been on that football field.
No, yeah.
Whenever you have a knee injury, it's hard to fully come back from it.
And as you mentioned, that Kevin made a post on Facebook the other day talking about how he suffered knee injuries during when he was an athlete playing football. And it's a very physical, violent game that these players play, and it comes with its repercussions from injuries. It could be long term or short term, circumstances.
Yeah, for sure.
But talking about Detroit and Green Bay, where Green Bay is in, well, they're in because of Detroit's pathetic performance on Christmas Day against the Vikings. 6 turnovers. Yeah, you heard me right, folks. 6 turnovers for the Lions. 5 alone by Jared Goff himself. This was not the time to fumble the ball or to throw an interception, and they did all of that in this one game. And the Vikings offense was so hot garbage. It took them to have a touchdown in that fourth quarter to put them out of the game, because there was still a puncher's chance at possibly winning this game, despite how god awful Detroit was playing in this game. But they slammed the door on that with a rushing touchdown, and that was it. That was all she wrote for Detroit season, and they're out of the playoff contingency after this performance on Christmas Day. And also, real quick,
Yeah. And
these Christmas Day,
imagine winning a football game in which your quarterback, technically, even though he threw for 51 yards, he got sacked for 48 yards. So that means he only had 3 total yards all game,
not good,
and they still won.
not good, not good
And
at
they
all.
still won.
And we know as sports fans that a team's window of opportunity does not stay open for a long period of time. And I'm not saying that their time is up, but Detroit's opportunities are slipping. Every year they do not reach the Super Bowl. They reached the NFC Championship game 2 years ago. Last year they lost to your Commanders in one of the most unbelievable divisional playoff games in quite some time. And then this year, not even making the playoffs.
Yeah, I admit Detroit has been slipping, but and I saw a meme about this the other day. Um, for all you Simpsons fans out there, you probably know what I'm talking about if y'all saw this exact same meme too. But apparently, long story short, they're saying that Detroit is now slipping back to join the Browns and the Jets, who have been in obscurity as of late. And I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. Too soon for that. Because unlike the Browns and the Jets, Detroit has actually had success in back to back years. And Detroit is actually still a pretty solid football team. They just had one bad year. So you can't slip them back into obscurity just yet.
I
It
mean,
is
look at their schedule
way,
they had.
way too soon for that.
Look at their schedule they had this year. They had a very tough schedule. I mean,
Yeah, they did.
just like your Commanders, they had a very tough schedule this year. You're supposed to beat the teams
That
in
and
front of
plus
you.
injuries doomed us.
Mm-hmm. And also, Detroit was snake bitten by the injury bug again with some critical injuries on their football team, especially in that secondary. Kirby Joseph was out, and Brian Branch was out. I mean, and their offense was dinged up a couple of times throughout the year. I mean, this happens. I mean, and
Yeah,
even
Amon
Detroit.
Ross St. Brown faced some time on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
So
it
I mean,
happens.
it happens. It's a violent game. I mean, and the rest of these Christmas games, let's be honest, they weren't great. The Cowboys Commanders game, it was okay, but it still wasn't great.
Yeah,
But
Broncos Chiefs, that was a
that
snooze.
okay. I have a bone to pick with this game because the Broncos, we've been saying it on this show time and time again. Denver, if you're gonna win, you need to put together 4 quarters, not sleepwalk your life away through 2.5, 3 quarters, and then go, oh shit, it's the fourth quarter. Wake up. It's time to do something now. I mean, come on. I mean, just give me a freaking break with this nonsensical crap. I mean, if the Broncos are going to go deep in the playoffs at all, they can't be taking plays off and possessions off on both offense and defense because that type of shit is going to get you out of the playoffs just like that.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Oh, dear God. And hats off to the guy, Travis Kelce. You know, potentially he played his last game in Arrowhead Stadium. And if he did, what a hell of a career. What a career. And Kelsey said a couple weeks ago that he is going to make his decision when the next regular season campaign starts in the offseason in March. And we will
Well,
be.
I would say I would say whenever that rolls around, he's going to be a married man.
Yes, he is. He's got a billion reasons why with Taylor Swift by his side. Good for him. Good for him. But as far as the Sunday schedule goes, the biggest one that comes to my mind is the Cleveland Browns. And yes, Joey, you were the only one that predicted it and got it correct. The Browns
I'm
beat
telling you,
the Steelers.
Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, for literally the last 4 years, Pittsburgh has played in Cleveland. Pittsburgh has lost every single one of those matchups. The last 4 years in Cleveland. It's unbelievable how horrible the Steelers play inside Cleveland Browns Stadium. And
It
Aaron
is.
Rodgers, my God, he couldn't even hit the broadside of a barn with his passes. Couldn't do anything.
No, he cannot. And the one thing with this game I did not understand, what the hell are you doing throwing the Marquez Valdez Scantling 3 times on the goal line when Fryerbroof was getting fed the ball on some passes down the field? And I'm going, oh, they got a chance to potentially tie this game, and
Wrong.
wrong. And I don't understand the play calling that Pittsburgh did in that fourth quarter because the lack of inconsistency on the field caused Pittsburgh to take their literal eyes off the ball, for this week's game. And I think they were looking ahead. And it's crazy. I mean, because the running game couldn't really get nothing going.
Yeah.
And so, and then, Shadur Sanders, I mean, he made some plays and he had some ugly plays in there as well, but that's not what matters. What matters is, did you get the W or did you not? And they got the W. They made enough
Yeah, they
plays to
did.
win the game. And another thing with this game that boggled my mind. What are you doing going? Okay, you're going to go for no, you're going to punt the ball on Cleveland's end of the field at the 45 when you're already in their range. So if you want to go for it, knock your socks off. I don't care. But you're going to go for it 4th and 10 on your own 20? You're asking for Cleveland to get the field goal because all you had to do was punt the ball back to Cleveland. They're probably not going to do shit with it. And then, screw it.
Screw it.
But with that loss, we are now set up with the Ravens and the Steelers for the AFC North Division title on Sunday Night Football.
Yep.
It is going to be very fascinating to see what happens.
But man, let me tell you one performance on Sunday that stood out to me. Holy crap. Have a day, and no, I'm not talking about Sunday night just yet, but I'm talking about Sunday afternoon. Have a day, Mr. Drake May. Holy cow.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. 5, count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdown passes. What?
Oh!
Who is this joining us tonight?
Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. KR Kevin Rory, what's up, man?
And my soon to be Madden 26 partner.
Hey, you better keep up in Madden, buddy.
What's going on, K-Rod?
Madden. What's going on, fellas? I decided to hop on here for a few minutes. I probably won't be able to stay on for the scores, but I'll send my scores to you, Joey, in a minute. I'll just talk about some of these games for a little bit.
I mean, okay.
We were just talking about the Browns and the Steelers on Sunday. You got any thoughts about that one?
AFC North games. I mean, it's always that one game, and the Steelers had the golden opportunity, and you fumble it, just like they have done plenty of times this season. You never know which Aaron Rodgers you're going to get. Jesus Christ, you don't know which offense you're going to get. One game against the Lions, you got the offense looking like 2021 Green Bay. Next minute, you got the offense look like worse than the Cleveland Browns. So, and that was prime example of it.
Oh, and speaking of the Lions, since you brought that up, how about their abysmal performance on Christmas against the Vikings?
Yeah, I'll get to that because it's like two teams that go within that same phrase. And all I'm going to say is 2 words for that Lions team. Ben Johnson. They miss him. They miss him about as much as the Eagles miss Kellen Moore. Just being honest.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
And also, like I mentioned earlier, and of course, he's the prime reason that I beat you, Kevin, in the fantasy championship. King Derrick Henry. How about his performance against the Packers?
You know what? Fuck the Packers. I'm gonna scream fuck the Packers for the rest of the playoffs.
Somewhere Ezra is smiling from ear to ear.
All I'm saying is you have one job, Green Bay. You literally are talking about us, this all-world defense. And, even before Micah Parsons, you're supposed to be this all-world defense. And then, no Lamar Jackson. You have one job, stop Derrick Henry. And what's the one job you did not do? Stop Derrick Henry. So what are you doing, just standing on the field like a bunch of traffic cones? I mean, just let him run, stiff arm you like he's the big fat grown up playing in a kid's football game. Just stiff arming him. Holy cow!
What the hell is this? Scrolling up streets.
That Packers defense was out there standing around like statues. 11
do
statues.
Do y'all remember that episode of Come On Man where the who was it? One of the mascots stiff armed a little kid.
Yes. The Minnesota Golden Gophers mascot.
Yes. And he literally looked like that's what Derrick Henry looked like, stiff arming the damn Green Bay Packers defense. I said, look.
Wow.
That was crazy. Yes.
And he did it not once, but twice.
Yeah, I mean, in Green Bay, they do not deserve what a playoff spot because they are limping into the playoffs.
Literally. And just now before you came on, I started talking about Drake May's amazing performance in a Patriots game.
Hey, Drake. After last, no, I know we'll get to it. After last night of as abysmal performance by Matthew Stafford, it's clear to say that Drake May should be the without a shadow of a doubt MVP this season. I mean,
I agree.
one record in the
I
AFC, at
agree.
least one of the top two records in the AFC. He literally has no true wide receiver. He's like how we are in San Francisco. He's throwing to a bunch of slot receivers and tight ends, and they're just Drake May's just doing good things. I mean, they don't have that
Man,
go-to receiver. They don't have that Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, like, oh, my number one, that's my go-to guy. They have a bunch. They got Stephon Diggs, but I mean, really, I mean, Diggs is not only he's only fighting to stay on the field, but now he's fighting a felony case. But I digress.
but
Yeah.
yeah. And I know we're hopping around, but since Kevin is on here, let's talk about that 49ers Bears game on Sunday night.
Ooh,
What a crazy
man.
ass game this was.
Oh my God. All I want to say is start
It was
off.
a back and forth game.
Yes. Before I talk about the Niners, I just want to shout out the Bears because, man, that ain't the same Bears. This is a different culture, a different organization. And again, like I just said about the Lions, two words: Ben
Ben
Johnson. I
Johnson.
mean,
Mhm.
hell, and we could talk shit about Dak Prescott all we want, but Caleb Williams looks like a Dak Prescott regular season form. Like the arm strength he has, like the accuracy is
Yeah.
crazy whenever he's on. But then you got Caleb. The only thing I will say is a blemish is when Caleb scrambles and he just flicks it, he's very inaccurate. So I mean, that was the one thing that kind of put a blemish on him. But he played an outstanding game. DeAndre Swift had an outstanding game. Ben Johnson just, I mean, they ran out of time. I mean, it was a team who could score 41st, basically, and sucks because to me, and here's my perspective, this 49ers offense might have been the best offense I've ever watched alive as a 49er uniform. I'm talking about better than the Kaepernick days. They're up there with the Steve Young, Jerry Rice day. But in the same breath, this might be the worst defense I've ever seen alive too. In a
Yeah.
49 uniform, I give them a little leadway because they lost their two most important, impactful players. When you lose the best middle linebacker in football, I mean that's your captain, that's your voice, that's the guy who makes everybody communicate and play better. I mean, and then you lose your number one pass rusher, top five edge rusher in the NFL, and Nick Bosa, and then you lose your first round pick in Michael Williams, who was very impactful, and you got a bunch of rookies out there playing. They're just trying to get their feet wet and learn the game. And I mean, I got to give kudos to them. At least they stood up at the goal line when the game mattered most. I mean, they got to Caleb. They covered everybody well, forced the incompletion, ended the game. I got to give
And
it to them.
see,
Once they did that.
see, and y'all only had Trent Williams for one play before he got hurt.
And that's my next point. What are they going to say now? I remember 2 years ago, people shit on Brock Purdy. Oh, he's got the Avengers. Let's see what he looks like without the Avengers. Oh, he's got Trent. He's got McCaffrey. He's got Kittle. He's got Ayuk. He's got Debo. I hate to burst your bubble, but this game, the last two games basically, or at least this game, no Trent after the first play of the game, no Kittle, no Ayuk, no Debo, no number one receiver. It's just him and McCaffrey out there just cooking defenses. And Kyle Shanahan
Yeah,
has the
and no
Bears
George Kittle.
defense that has the Bears defense like a bunch of damn kitty cats with him with the laser pointer. He's just got them running all over which way, and he's just dicing them up. And that's what I mean. We got to finally give credit to Brock Purdy. Like he is playing some very great football. I mean, and looking at the playoffs, and other than Matthew Stafford, Brock Purdy's the only other quarterback I really trust that's been there and done that. I mean, Jalen Hurts, but hell,
I don't know about the Eagles, man. I don't know about that. I mean,
Jalen Hurts got carried. We'll just say that. But other than Stafford, Brock Purdy's clearly the second best quarterback in that conference, and in the playoffs wise. I mean, I
yeah.
trust him more than I trust Jordan Love. I trust him more than Bryce. Oh dear God, I trust Trent Williams at quarterback before I trust Bryce Young. I mean, but I'm just saying it. that is insane. Like, with all the injuries the 49ers have faced, the fact that this offense is putting up 42 a game and 500 yards of total offense, and you got Brock Purdy out there dug in and got Chris Collinsworth shitting his pants like he's seen the second coming of Patrick Mahomes. Now, here's the guy. Now, if that was Patrick Mahomes, we would all say, "Oh, Patrick Mahomes." Oh, I will be saying that. Oh, we know, Chris. We know. But just the fact that you can actually see that Purdy is healthy. You could see his toe is no longer bothering him, because when he tried to come back too early, his throws were high. He couldn't really get out the pocket. He was kind of immobile. But now you see the mobility, the way he's scrambling, the way he's
Yeah.
zooming, the way he's dancing, the way he's swinging the ball like accurate. I mean, him and McCaffrey. Oh my God! And McCaffrey's about to eclipse that. He's got 1,000 rushing, 1,100 rushing. It's about 950 receiving. About to eclipse.
He's about to
1,000
have 2,000 scrimmage yards.
Yes, he's about to have 2,000 scrimmage yards. No, he's already got 2,000. He's about to have 1,000 and 1,000. Oh, he's got 1,100. About to have 1,000 receiving.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's
crazy
insane when you think about the injuries. But I will say, Shanahan should be up for Coach of the Year. I don't care. Yes, you could say Ben Johnson, like I said. Yes, you could say Mike Vrabel, like I said. But how many of them teams had to fight like how our team had to with all the injuries? Like, it's easy for us to lose Fred Warner. And just like I did in the chat, like, oh, yeah, our season's over. Fuck. But guess what? Guess who kept fighting? The 49ers. Shanahan still.
next man up.
Next
telling
man
you.
up. Like I told
telling
Joey
you,
the
man.
other day, Kittle went down. And what did I tell you, Joey? I said, Jake Tonjes is going to be big. Hey, 7
Yep,
catches for
and he was.
70 yards and a touchdown. I mean,
Yep.
next man up.
Yep.
And that's what this 49ers team is lived by, man. They just next man up. Now, if the defense
Well,
does that, Robert
I'm telling
Saleh
you one thing.
stops.
I'll tell you one thing. If there is such a thing as a coordinator of the year award, that should definitely be Robert Saleh. With how this 49ers defense has been.
But that's why I think there should be a such thing as a coaching staff of the year award, because that would clearly be Shanahan and Saleh, because Shanahan's dicing it up and Saleh's still working, and they're working together. They're just like, I mean, Jesus, it was like when Kellen Moore was in Dallas with there, and I mean that kind of style. I mean, they are cooking. That's like Andy Reid with Steve Spagnuolo before they fell all the way off the damn cliff. I mean, that's just elite offense with elite defensive play calling. And I tell you what,
speaking of Kellen Moore, who would have thought he'd actually have to get out of Dallas to call a decent offensive game?
yeah. Well, yeah, speaking of Kellen Moore, who misses him? Damn Philadelphia. I bet you $1 million everybody wants Kellen Moore back between that damn jabroni they got in there calling plays now.
Oh, dear God. Speaking of Philadelphia, that game with the Bills on Sunday was absolutely just batshit crazy for a lot of the wrong reasons.
Yep, the Bills just gave them
one main question for the Bills. Why go for 2?
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, what are you doing? You have Philly on the ropes.
Go for 2?
Why? Go for 2.
I get that Coach McDermott is a risk taker, but come on. You could have easily sent the game into overtime.
I don't care if if the play call was the right play call, because it was perfect. Those 2-point conversions are risky as hell, because the low percentage numbers, that's why they don't necessarily work, because they're a low risk, play, not a high reward play.
I can understand. Okay, I can understand if the game was meaningless. Who cares? We
right.
Or if we're playing a ass defense out there. I mean, they're playing a top 5 defense in football. The Eagles, like that. That's one thing I will say about Philly. The only reason they are where they are is because of that defense and Cooper DeJean and those brothers like that, and Jalen Carter and all them. That is the only reason they are as successful as they've been this year, because that offense has been absolute dog shit, while the defense is holding that damn shit together with their own hands. Why would you go for 2 against them? I mean, have you not learned your lesson from John Harbaugh in Baltimore over the years? Look how many times he's fucking failed at doing that shit. Haven't you not learned your lesson from Dan Campbell going for it on fourth down in the NFC Championship game when you could just take the points? Learn your lesson. Take the points. Trust your odds. I mean, you got Josh Allen. If you win the toss, guess what? You get the ball in overtime.
Not only that,
Josh
but
Allen.
if they score a touchdown, so fucking what? Because you get the ball back after they score a touchdown.
Yep. Play for the score. I mean,
exactly.
Like
it's ridiculous.
Bad on Sean McDermott. And you know what?
Bad.
That really cost them the AFC East because all they needed was the Bills to lose and the Patriots to win to end it. And guess what happened? Both of those.
Yep.
So you just cost yourself out of an AFC East title.
Yep. And talking about the NFC, the NFC side again. While we're at it, the NFC South is a division that nobody wants to win. All right, Carolina, you want it. All right, whatever. Tampa, you want it. All right, whatever. These two teams are playing hot potato. With this division right now, Carolina and Tampa will face each other for the potential of the NFC South title, but it's not a win-you're-in situation, all because Atlanta won the game last night with the
decided
Rams.
to screw everybody last night.
Yeah, you know what? Atlanta been ass all year, and in the last 3 games, they said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go win. We ain't got nothing to play. Let's probably be good. I'm like, what? Now you want to win? You had a chance to win the division early in the year, and you let Carolina blow the dog shit out of you 2 times in a row. Then you finally sit up and said, let's play. And now they're going to be 8-9. Everybody could be 8-9 in this division.
And now, okay, so let's put this into perspective. If the Bucs beat the Panthers, you got to hope and you got to pray to the gods above that New Orleans ends their season on a high note and beats the Falcons. Because if Atlanta wins, the ultimate heel move happens. Carolina wins the division even with a shitty record.
Because of the 3-way tie and the fact that Carolina has blown out Atlanta twice. That is what's going to win them the division. Them little blowouts.
But see, and how ironic would it be for the fact that if it comes down to Tampa Bay winning the division, both Carolina, Tampa Bay, and Atlanta will all have 8-9 records. But the best conference team would be New Orleans because they would technically have 4 wins in the NFC South.
Yep, I've seen a post on Facebook that said that, talking about how strange is the NFC South that one team's going to be under 500, win the division, while the best team in the division is 4th place and it's 6 wins when the other 3 teams are tied. What? I see. You know what? That's the NFC South in a nutshell.
Division, baby!
But you know what? It does not matter because I know I'm talking a little bit about the future here, but the key seed in the NFC outside of the number 1 seed, the key seed in the
NFC West.
Not the division. The key seed is who can get the 2 seed. The reason why I say that is Philly and Chicago's in a fight. I mean, Philly needs Detroit to win, and Philly's got to win, or Chicago just needs to win. The reason why I say that is looking at the playoffs. If you're Philly or Chicago, yes, you're going to host the game, but who would you rather play? Do you want to play the 2 NFC West teams or Green Bay? Give me Green Bay all day. No Micah Parsons. Jordan Love.
Well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Chicago, due to their record, is locked into the 2 seed. I believe they can't go no higher and they can't go no lower.
I know they can't go higher. I thought they could go lower because I think Philly. They said Philly would.
Because technically, if Chicago wins on Sunday, they got the number 2 seed, of course, locked in.
Oh yeah, they have to win.
Hang on, I believe
because I know
it's based on record.
Chicago
I think Chicago has a 2-game lead over the Eagles, if I'm not mistaken.
No, with that loss, they're 11-5 now. I think Philly is.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Like 1
you're
game.
Right. So if Chicago wins, then they get the number 2 seed because they beat Philly early in the season.
But if Philly wins and they lose, Philly will have 1 more win than them and get the 2 seed.
Yeah.
The reason why that's important is if I'm Chicago, I don't want to see the LA Rams. I don't want to see Stafford and McVay. I don't want to see Kyle Shanahan coming in there. I don't want to see Seattle's defense on the road. Like I don't want to see none of them. Like them guys are OP. See, not Sam Darnold. He don't count. He sucks. The Seattle defense. They give me Legion of Boom vibes about that
Man, I'll tell you what though, that Seahawks defense, God, Bryce Young only had 54 yards passing on Sunday.
defense.
54.
I mean, because you got to think about it. The 49ers could get the 1 seed, or the Seahawks could get the 1 seed, meaning that the Seahawks or 49ers and the Rams will be the 5 and 6 seed. One of them coming to Charlotte to whoop Carolina's ass. The other's going to go to Philly, and the way Philly's looking, they'll probably whoop Philly's ass too. I mean, I'm just saying whatever. Because the thing is, Stafford, when he's playing good, he's playing good. The Rams can go on the road and win. Hell, they should have beat Philly the first time. Number 2, Seattle's defense travels. They can go on the road and beat you. And number 3, Shanahan can go on the road and beat you. We've seen Kyle do it and put out Aaron Rodgers in his MVP season on the road, on the frozen tundra in Lambeau.
Mm-hmm. In the snow.
Yep.
On the road. All 3
Yep.
of them coaches, they win on the road. And you're telling me, give me Green Bay all day. Let them be the 7th seed. I'd play the 7th seed all day. Chicago, beat them again.
And Kev, we were talking about this too.
As a matter of fact, I'm looking at the NFL standings right now, and the Seahawks, the Niners, and the Rams on the road this season, they are a combined 19-7
Holy crap.
on the road.
They win on the road.
And
Wow.
that brings me to a team in the AFC that I wholeheartedly do not trust, and that is the Denver Broncos. The Broncos
golly.
cannot afford to keep playing these up and down quarters where they take quarters off, take plays off, and then they wake up and go, oh, it's time to play. Because in the playoffs, that will not win you games at all.
Mm-mm.
No. I don't trust Bo Nix. I mean, he's good, but I don't trust Bo Nix. I really don't. I do like their defense, but their defense can be shaky at times. They kind of remind me like the Rams. Like the Rams got a good defense, but they have been, like I told Joey, they are so shaky. Just like last night. Like you have one job, stop number 7, and what did they not do? Stop number 7. And that's what the Rams have been about all year. Like they have some games where you're like, oh yeah, this defense is like that. Hell, they let Jalen Hurts throw for 300 yards on them. Rams should be ashamed if Jalen Hurts throws 300 yards on you. So and that's the same way with the Denver Broncos defense. It's not Seattle's defense by no means.
No.
It's not Philadelphia's defense by no means.
No.
It's just middle of the pack defense, maybe top 10, but nowhere near like a problem. Like I'm not scared of that defense. Not like I am Seattle's. Now Seattle, that's good luck. I mean,
Oof.
that whole from top 11 is tough to beat.
Yeah, it is going to be a wild ride in Week 18. It is hard to believe, fellas. We are here at the Week 18 schedule, the end of the season. And, our boys in the chat. What's up, Ez?
What's up, Ezra?
What's up, dude?
What's up, dude? How you feeling? Oh, man.
But real quick, though, before we do go into the Week 18 schedule, I got to bring up one of the most biggest stories in the NBA right now, and that is the fact that Denver Nuggets star player Nikola Jokic has luckily avoided a major knee injury, but he's still going to be out for at least 4 weeks. So that's a huge loss for Denver.
Yeah, now here comes a rough part of their schedule because they can't just rely on Jamal Murray to get it done. It's got to be a team effort.
They can.
Speaking of Denver, I got to say that game on Christmas Day, that was a hell of a game with the Timberwolves.
Sure as hell beat the NFL games.
Mm-hmm. That game alone was great.
Can we just say that that Christmas Day is the NBA? It is not close. This is not.
Yeah, it's Netflix. Netflix and the NFL try, but
they fail miserably because
it's hard. It's
I
hard to
remember
top the
last
NBA
year,
right
them
now.
games went on, and they were decent games. But guess what? Steph Curry and LeBron went on last year and put on an absolute clinic. I mean, the down by 4 with 10 seconds left, and Steph Curry came back and tied it. I mean, just like this year with the Nuggets and the Wolves, like that's the NBA in a nutshell. This is Christmas Day. That's their sport, not the NFL's.
Denver was
Yeah.
big in the fourth, and then Minnesota came back and tied again. Like, holy shit! Like that just happened.
What makes it even more
Yes.
up and down is on the roller coaster. They went back downhill in overtime because then they done teed up Anthony
Yup.
Edwards and kicked him out the game. I said, "What the hell?
Yup.
Did all this to get teed up and get kicked out the game? Come on, man."
Oh
on,
man.
man.
Yeah, it was a crazy game and capping
Hey,
off the Christmas Day schedule. Go ahead.
Speaking of the NBA, has anybody heard the absolute ridiculous takes that's been going viral here lately about the Oklahoma City Thunder?
Oh yeah. For those that
Oh,
don't know,
yes.
oh yeah, because for those that don't know, Kevin's been posting all this stuff on social media, and he's absolutely spot on. Like this is ridiculous. Go
Yes,
ahead.
the 2017 Warriors. I mean, I like Shea. Don't get me wrong. I like the way this Thunder's team built. This is the next dynasty. This is the next Golden State. But they're little brothers. They cannot compete with that 2017 Warriors team because, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
You got Kevin Durant, who's in his prime, averaging down 35 a game. Steph Curry coming off back-to-back MVP seasons, unanimous MVP, and two finals appearance. You got Andre Iguodala, who was still at the downside of his prime, but still a very good player. You got the greatest jump shot in NBA history. You got the three greatest players in NBA history: Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and a Sean Livingston mid-range jump shot. Because that's literally how great Sean Livingston's jump shot was off the bench, might I add. Then you got guys like JaVale McGee who'd come in there and just catch lobs all game. Then David West, who could still post you up. They had depth. Like, I believe they would have matched up very well with Oklahoma City. The problem, I think, is, yeah, OKC's got Shea, but Steph and Durant, that's a cheat code. And then you add Klay Thompson coming out scoring 64 points
Hey,
in 4 dribbles or 9
you know
dribbles.
what? Hey. Forget about the Thunder trying to compete with the 2017 Warriors. They need to figure out how to compete with the 2025 San Antonio Spurs
That's
first.
fair because they've done every loss they've
Exactly.
had this year came to the Spurs.
I mean, seriously, the Spurs have played the Thunder 3 times this season, and the Spurs have won all 3.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
Thunder just, I don't know, man. I think they're the clear cut favorites to win, but again, I don't think this NBA today is as competitive as it was back then with LeBron's Cavs and Steph's Warriors. I
Kev,
think
I
Oh,
remember when
heck no.
and Joey brought it up when we got on the show. We go back, all three of us go back in high school. We would sit there at the lunch tables and would get lost talking about the NBA because the
And
NBA
NFL.
when the NBA 15 years ago had more reliable on defense and big shots and star players on their respective teams. We had Kobe and Dirk and Carmelo and LeBron in his prime and Tim Duncan and Tony Parker and Monty Ginobili and
And
Greg
not to
Popovich
mention
and those great
Boston's
Spurs
big
teams.
3 of Ray Allen, KG, and Paul Pierce.
and the prime of Rajon Rondo. I remember that. I
Oh
think
yes.
the other day talking about y'all might know good, but was you there for prime Rajon Rondo? And I was watching some of them. I like, damn, I forgot how good that mug was.
Dude, those
Man,
were
that
my
dunk,
days.
that dunk he did over Chris Bosh, still one of the best dunks
Oh
in the
yeah,
entire
we all
NBA.
three of us used to clown Chris Bosh because he got posted by Paul Pierce and
Yeah.
he gets posted every night.
Those were the days. Those
We
were the
used to clown
days.
Chris Bosh.
Those were
That
the
was
days, man.
That's when the NBA was competitive. I mean, it wasn't all this running around, jacking up threes. It was competitive. Everybody gave a shit about their games. Now, not really. Not really. There's not a lot of contenders anymore. There's
Speaking of the Celtics, I'll tell you who was a big diehard Celtics fan, and not even a Celtics fan, but a KG fan that you wouldn't even guess. I seen it on a podcast.
who?
George Kittle. He was actually
Really?
Kevin Garnett fan.
Really?
First jersey he ever got was a Minnesota Timberwolves 21 KG jersey.
Wow.
He said, and he had KG
Wow.
on his podcast, and he was talking about he was a big fan. He played basketball throughout high school, and
Okay.
the Celtics in general. His wife liked the Celtics in general, and he was a big Kevin Garnett fan. He said, "You know what?" He said, "The other guys on my team are bumping to the boombox, and here I am, like you, KG. I'm out there hitting my head on the goalpost, but I'm hitting my head on the damn wall trying to get height." It's just like how KG used to stand at the goal and start banging his head. Yeah, that used to be some good times,
The
man.
big ticket. The big ticket. I
He
mean,
scream at everybody.
yeah, exactly. And can the NBA get to that level again sometime? Maybe. Who knows? But
Man, it's too weak. There's no traveling no more. There's weak ticky tack fouls that I don't like. There are too many foul baiters in the NBA.
yeah, and too many crybabies. Too many threes are being jacked up. The defense is
Mainly, it's your
lacking.
star players that are doing the crying. I mean, the last star player that I seen that does not foul bait is Steph Curry. I've got to be honest. He doesn't sit there and jump into contact and I want to draw a foul. But now you
Yeah.
got players like Luca who
Oh, don't get me started on that clown.
foul. You got Luca. You got you got Luca. Even Ant. He doesn't draw many fouls. I mean, he doesn't look for contact. I can respect Ant Man. I respect his game. And Jokic. They don't really
I love
do all
Jokic.
that
Like
shit.
Jokic, he brings the fun back in basketball. I mean, the dude's a big
But people
dude.
don't
Big.
respect Jokic because they think he doesn't work good. I mean, they don't think he works hard. They're like, oh, he goes in the off season, drinks 20 cans of beer, rides his horses, and then comes back in the NBA and just torches the whole league. Oh well, get better. Shit, if he can do that, he's way better than you.
You know
Stop.
what? He's Tim Duncan all over again.
Yeah,
You know,
you don't have to. You don't have to show you how hard he works. Just know he's gonna bust your ass for 56, 12, and 13.
Nikola Jokic can do it all. He can score in bunches, pass the ball like a damn point guard, and oh, by the way, he can rebound the basketball and take your ass in the paint. Like, that's how good he is. Like, Jokic brings the fun and the fundamentals back into basketball. And I
Damn
wish
shit
the
does.
hell a lot of people would take back and sit back and look at Jokic's game and respect it and take after that because that is how basketball should be played.
Yep, I agree.
But yeah, I mean, week 18 is going to be absolutely crazy. I mean,
I'm
that's
glad you
coming
brought
up.
that up because I just seen a couple of injury news notes that uh Trent Williams, who went out with the hamstring, he's actually being upgraded to got a good chance to play. I mean, they said he woke up today, felt pretty good, like not tight, so they're expecting he might have a good chance to play, which is very crucial. As well as George Kittle, he practiced today and he's expected to play. So there's some reinforcements there.
Oh, real quick here in the chat. Ezra brought up, remember that Taj Gibson dunk on Dwayne Wade from the Bulls in the Heat back in the playoffs?
Oh yeah, no Taj, I remember that.
And then he
Oh
says down
God,
here in the chat, he says, Luca is
Luca
the
is the Orange Cassidy of the NBA.
Damn.
what's he going to do? Play basketball with his hands in his pockets? Oh, no foul call. No foul call. oh, God.
Oh dear.
Oh, but yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Kev. On the injuries you were talking about.
Oh yeah, they just said Christian McCaffrey ain't practicing, got a stiff back. I mean, he's just carrying the weight of that offense. Him and
No. Oh yeah.
he's not practicing. He's just resting. He can go 3 days not practice. He gonna play. I tell you right now, he gonna play. And Trent, I believe, will play as well as Kittle will play. So I mean, that's about the best we can do is have them three available.
He said he
Okay, yeah,
correction. It was
as it's
Jokic.
been a correction saying Nikola Jokic is the Orange Cassidy of the NBA. Now that is more believable.
Yeah.
That's more believable.
That is more believable. I do agree. Oh man, I mean it is crazy. I mean, you knew week 18 was going to be crazy, but man, is it going to be crazier now because there's a lot of divisions. There's still some divisions up for grabs. There's still some seeding to be decided. Pretty much everybody in the AFC is in. The NFC is all complete except for the NFC South, aka Tank Division.
Yeah, a bunch of trash
Yeah.
cans fighting for that division.
I want it. No, I want it. No, I want it. No, I want it.
Just to have to go play the NFC West in round one and get the absolute shit obliterated at them by the halftime. Because I
Yeah.
don't see the Rams losing to the Carolina Panthers again. And I don't see the 49ers losing to the
Heck no.
Bucks again. So
No, no.
Heck no.
So I guess with that be, can you stick around, Kev, for the predictions, or you gonna have to go?
I'm probably gonna have to go about 5 minutes or so. But I'll do my predictions up until the end.
All
All
right.
right.
Well, we are heading into our, and we'll get Hijacker's scores off the air when we're off the air. And we'll get his. And remember, if you never played this before, we've been doing this now as a fun competition the last couple of years. Heading into week 18, we always have a tiebreaker scenario if we end up in a tie. The winner's tiebreaker pick has to be correct, and the score has to be either correct or the closest to their predicted score. And
That's
that
correct.
is and that is to be decided. I have Ezra's scores. We are waiting for Hijacker to send in his score, so we'll get his probably off the air. And we got Ez's tiebreaker pick right now. And with that being said, before we get to week 18, Joey, I know you have some numbers to get off from last week.
I do indeed. It was a runaway for quite some time, but now it has gotten a lot closer, believe it or not. I tore up the standings this past week, winning week 17 with a record of 12-4. Kevin came in second with a record of 10-6. Steven, you and Hijacker came in tied for third with records of 9-7. And Ezra came in last with a record of 8-8.
All right, and with that being said, we make our way to the final predictions for week 18
And
and starting it off.
I got the list right here, so I'm going to read off the games one by one.
Yep.
Starting off on Saturday, NFC South, the Panthers going into Tampa to take on the Bucks.
Okay, and I'm going to get things started with Ezra's score. He has the Bucks beating the Panthers 24-20.
Phew, man, this game is actually going to be pretty tough because I don't know which version of the Bucks team is going to show up. Is it going to be the Bucks team before the bye or the Bucks team after the bye? Because my lord, I don't know which Bucks team is going to show up. I mean, this is the same Bucks team that got roasted by a seventh round rookie quarterback this past
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah. Imagine that.
I'm,
God, this is tough.
where are they playing at?
Tampa.
I'm in Tampa.
You know what? I'll go ahead. Let me pull mine that I had up. I'm gonna go ahead and stick with mine. I'm going the Bucks in a very close one. Give me the Bucks, 22-21 over Carolina.
Okay.
I don't trust neither of them idiots, but
I don't
Carolina's
trust.
road I really don't trust.
Yeah, give me the Bucks. I don't feel good about it. Give me the Bucks to win this game 24-21.
Ooh, you know, I honestly don't feel good about it either. But if this is the same Bucks team that shows up on the field that we've been seeing, this is not going to be a good day for them. So I'm actually going to go with the Panthers on the road.
Oh wow, so you're gonna outright pick the winner of the division.
Yeah, I believe the Panthers, they got enough confidence in them to pull off this win in Tampa. I know it's going to be
Alright.
tough, but I think Carolina can actually go get it done. So I'm going to
Alright.
pick the Panthers. I'm going to go 20-14 Panthers.
Alright.
Oh dear Lord.
NFC West showdown in Santa Clara for the
Seahawks
number
and the Niners in
Seahawks and
Santa
the
Clara.
Niners. And I'm gonna get things started with Ez's score. He has the Niners beating Seattle. He has the Niners 31-24.
I'm going to follow suit with Ezra. Give me the Niners to win this one in Santa Clara. I believe the 49ers are going to get the job done. I feel like they're going to snag the number one seed in the NFC West and clinch home field advantage throughout the whole NFC. So give me the Niners. Almost similar score, though. I'm going to go a few points higher for both. Give me the Niners over the Seahawks, 34-27.
You know what? It's week 18. All cautions thrown to the side. Give me Seattle's defense to show up on the road and lift them to victory in a close one. Give me Seattle to win this game 27-24.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a similar thought process, but I'm going the opposite. I'm going the 49ers on a game-winning drive and game-winning field goal from Glock Purdy and Eddie Pinheiro to lift them in the last minute after a Sam Darnold interception.
Okay.
He's do it again like he did last year. Give me the 49ers 30-27.
Okay.
Up next, if I'm reading the schedule with Ez's picks correct, we have the Falcons and the Saints.
Oh dear God.
Yeah, that's actually not what I had next, but of course
Oh,
we'll
oh,
roll
not,
with it.
not. Oh, go ahead with the order you got.
It's okay. It's okay. We'll do the Saints Falcons first, and then we'll do the order that I got.
Okay.
But
So, Ez, with his picks, he's picking the Panthers to win the division because he's got the Falcons beating the Saints 27-23.
oh, you know what? Give me the Falcons to win this one as well. The Saints, I mean, they have been surprisingly the best team in the NFC South whenever they're facing teams in their own division. But I mean, if the Saints can't stop Bijan Robinson, then the Falcons are gonna. I mean, the Saints are gonna have a hard time trying to get anything going on offense or defense for that matter. So give me the Falcons. I'm gonna go 20-16
And I
Falcons.
can't believe I'm actually saying this. So basically, what I'm saying is Carolina's going to win the division because I had the Falcons winning this game as well. Give me Atlanta because why the hell not? Give me Atlanta to beat New Orleans 21-17 on a game-winning Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Yeah, I got a similar score. No, actually, I'm going with a tie. No, I'm not doing that. Give me the Falcons 20-17 over the Aints.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right, so
All
go in
right.
the
What would a
schedule.
tie do? Who would that benefit? Would Carolina?
Nobody.
They would
Nobody.
be the ultimate party pooper to Carolina. Like, oh, we lost. Please, Atlanta, win. Oh, a tie.
Yeah.
All right, Joey,
And
what you
you
got
got
as far as the
yes, and you know why nobody would care? It's because fuck you. That's why.
exactly correct. Anyways, go ahead, Joey, with the schedule you got.
But yeah, up next, AFC South, we got the Colts taking on the Texans. And this one may be deemed necessary for Houston because if Houston wins and Jacksonville loses, then the Texans will capture the AFC South.
Yeah, well,
Get
this is where I'm going to go with my tiebreaker. I'm going. Riley Leonard, really a young little puppy playing quarterback. You know what? Give me against that defense. Yeah, okay. Give me the Texans 22-10.
yeah, similar
Okay,
score.
so Texans and Colts is Kevin's 22-10.
Yeah, they went
Yeah.
from an
Right.
old man to a young kitty cat. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, give me the Texans in this one 24-7.
Whoa. All right, give me the Texans to win this one. I'm gonna go 30-13.
Okay.
Did you give Ezra score?
Oh, let me go. Texans. He's got the Texans 26, Colts 24. Wow, look at that score.
Wow. Oh God. This
Next.
next one. Oh my God.
For the week.
Lord, save us all the pity. Dak
Game of the week.
Prescott and the Cowboys going into New York to take on Jackson Dart and the New York Giants.
Oh dear God.
Here we go for a meaningless game. Yeah, I'm going. I'm going to have to roll the Cowboys 23-17 in the worst, pitiful, meaningless game I've ever seen.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys to beat the Giants. It's a divisional game, but it's going to be close. But the Cowboys will still find a way to just screech out a victory 24-20. As has the Cowboys as well, 34-14.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys to win this one. I'm gonna go 23-17. All right. Up next, AFC North, the Browns and the Bengals in the jungle, known
Ezra
as Cincinnati.
has Ezra has the Bengals 34, the Browns 17.
Yeah, give me the nacho cheese bugles 27-21 over the brownies.
Uh, but here's the $1 million question. Does what does oh my god. The hell, why am I blanking? His name.
It does not matter what his name is.
Correctamundo. The sack
But yeah,
record.
yeah,
Does
but
it
you're talking
stay
about Shador
intact?
Sanders or Joe Burrow?
No. The sack record. Does it get broken or not?
Miles Garrett.
Miles Garrett.
Yeah,
Does
you
it
know
get
what?
broken or not?
I mean, he's still half a sack away.
I think he gets it.
Well, if he couldn't get it when facing Aaron Rodgers, old farty self, he ain't gonna get it on Joe
The
Burrow.
Steelers cared more about not letting Miles Garrett get it than trying to win the fucking ball game.
I agree. I
That's
agree.
literally what it was.
Agree.
Anybody but him. Do not run it to a side. Do not pass it to a side. Do not hold the ball longer than 2 seconds. I don't care if you throw it at the ground, Aaron Rodgers.
But give me the Bengals to win this one. I'm gonna go 33-20.
You know what? About similar score. Give me the Bengals 31-20. Next.
All right, up next.
You gave your score,
Oh
right?
boy.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yep.
Next.
Up next, we got the Packers and the Vikings in Minnesota.
You know what? I'll start this one out. I'm actually going to pick the Vikings because I don't see many of starters playing for Green Bay. They got the 7th seed clinched up. If they play any, it's going to be very small. Give me the Vikings 23-20.
Yeah, and keep in mind if the Vikings do actually win this matchup, then the Packers will be in the playoffs by literally a half a game over Minnesota.
Wow.
Literally
It,
half a game.
that's crazy. I don't feel good. I don't feel good about it. But give me the Packers on a game-winning field goal.
It's
20,
literally
20 give me the Packers 24-21.
you said the Packers,
Yeah.
Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Packers as well because Minnesota just, my God, they need help on that offensive line. They need help on that offense in general. They better hope Jay Jettis doesn't want to go elsewhere in the offseason. Because if they do, then the Vikings are absolutely freaking screwed.
Oh, and before I even
But
forget, real quick, before I even forget, my tiebreaker is going to be the Bucks and the Panthers.
okay, what was your score on that one?
24-21 Tampa.
Okay. All right, good. Nobody's picking my tiebreaker because my tiebreaker, of course, is coming up later.
Okay.
But give me the Packers to win this one 20-16.
Okay.
All right,
Next.
up next. AFC South finishing up Titans, Jaguars, in Jacksonville.
Who
Is
is a monkey? Give me the Jaguars 30-16.
yeah, give me Jacksonville. Give me Jacksonville 34-14. Ez has the Jags 27, Titans 10.
Almost similar to Ezra. Give me the Jags 28-10.
Okay.
All right, up next. Oh God. This game means absolutely nothing, believe it or not. Chiefs and the Raiders in Vegas.
Eh,
You know what? Since the Raiders are just an absolute train wreck, give me the Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs. Here's a good score for you, Steven. Give me the Chiefs over the Raiders 10-9.
Oh, dear God. Ezra has the Chiefs as well, 20-10. I had the Chiefs as well because the Raiders are complete ass. Give me the Chiefs 17-10.
You know what? The Raiders are ass, but I watched the Titans. I watched the Titans blow out this Kansas City team. I'm going with the Raiders, 12-11. Fuck it. I mean, damn. I watched the Titans out of all pitiful teams run it up on the Chiefs. They're down bad now, man. I just the Raiders are. Here's how bad the Raiders are. They can't even tank right. They're going to win a game on accident. They don't. They're not even going to know how to lose to stay in the number 2 spot in the draft. No, number 1 spot actually.
Yeah, they're the number 1 spot in the draft.
Yeah, because they gave the Giants. We don't want it. Here you go, Giants. Take the win. We just want the pick.
I'll better get Crosby out of there.
Crosby's about to get
All right. Well, up next, we finish up the NFC West. Cardinals, Rams.
The Rams
This
about
game is
that.
actually going to be meaningless because the Rams pretty much have the 6th seed locked up.
Not necessarily. If the 49ers lose, if the Rams win, the Rams have the 5 seed. 49ers will be the 6 seed.
Oh.
49ers need the Rams lost to be the 6 seed. If the 49ers win on Saturday, though, then the Rams would sit their players because Seattle's locked in as a 5 then. So,
yeah.
Ends on
All right,
Saturday.
well, in that case, give me the Rams to win this one because the Cardinals, even though they got Trey McBride, that's pretty much all they got. Because Kyler Murray's been busy playing Call of Duty for the past 2.5 months. But give me the Rams to win this one. I'm gonna go Rams 27, Cardinals 14.
You know,
Same score.
I gotta give the Cardinals a little not disrespect. I mean, they playing in the NFC West against the Niners, the Rams, and the Seahawks. They have a negative 125 point differential. It's not their fault. Look at the division they're in. Poor Cardinals. Give me the Rams. I think they're gonna score. Hell, Jacoby Brissett's been throwing the fuck out the ball in yards. Give me the Rams 31-20.
Give me the same score as Joey for the Rams to win 27-14.
All right, up next. Oh golly, the Dolphins and the Patriots in New England.
Here's another one. Who gives a crap? Give me the Pats 33-20.
Ooh.
28-3.
Ezra has the Patriots 28-17.
All right. Give me the Patriots. I'm gonna go Pats 34, Dolphins 14.
Give me the Patriots as well, 31-17.
All right. Well, let's stay in the AFC East. Jets and Bills.
Oh,
Game of the year.
That's gimmick infringement.
This gonna be 49ers Bears part 2 here. No, I'm playing.
Oh God, don't go. I wouldn't go that far.
With all seriousness, give me the Bills 27-12.
Yeah, give me the Bills in this one as well, 28-13. Ezra has. Go ahead.
Let's see. Bills 31, Jets 7.
Almost similar score to Ez. He's got the Bills 37-7.
All right. Up next. Up next, let's do the Chargers and the Broncos.
Ezra has the Broncos 26-23 over the Bolts.
All right, and this is gonna be my tiebreaker.
Okay.
This is gonna be my tiebreaker. Give me the Broncos 28-24.
Ooh, I like that score. Oh man, because the Chargers can't go but any higher. It doesn't matter. Give me the Broncos to win this game, 27-24.
Green. Give me the Chargers. Jim Harbaugh gonna have them bouncing back. Give me the Chargers 23-20.
Ooh.
Up
Ooh.
next, a game that means absolutely nothing to me, of course. My Commanders against the Eagles.
You know what? Real quick. I'm changing my pick. Give me the Chargers. 27-24. Same score.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, give me. Okay. Ezra. Said the Eagles game?
Yes.
Okay. Ezra has the Eagles 24-13.
He's actually being nice. Give me the Eagles to annihilate the Commanders, 31-10.
Yeah, give me the Eagles big time in this one, 34-7.
You know what? I'm going. Here's my score. Commanders
No
7.
way.
Eagles 25. Give me Eagles. Joey was going there. Look, Joey was
It's like,
going.
I'm
don't
about
you
to
do it,
say,
don't you do
what
it, don't
the
you do
what?
it. What the what?
Wow. All right. Our last 425 slot, Lions and Bears at Soldier Field.
Oh my.
This game's going to be close for a long time, but I think the Bears are going to run away with it. Give me the Bears 31-21
Ooh, look at that.
against the Kitty Cats.
Almost similar score to Ez. He's got the Bears 30-20.
Ooh.
Almost similar score. Wow.
I'm gonna follow that with another similar score. Bears over the Lions, 33-24.
Give me the Bears in this one as well. I think it's going to be close, but Chicago's going to find a way to squeak it out. 31-27.
All right, and last but not least, the
The
game that's going to
Mecca,
decide
the
the
finale.
AFC North.
Sunday
Ravens,
Night Football, the final game
Ravens, Steelers, Sunday Night Football.
for all the marbles.
So you know what? Give me the Ravens to win this one. Give me the Ravens to, even though they're going to finish with a winning record, give me the Ravens to knock the Steelers out of the playoffs. Give me the Ravens 31-25.
Wow.
I'll scratch that 31-27.
Okay.
You know what? I'm actually gonna go the opposite. It might fuck my record, and I don't care. Give me the Steelers. I'm going to Steelers 28-25.
Wow.
Well, actually, Kevin, I kind of hate to say that, but your record's already fucked.
You know what? Fuck it. That's the only way I got it. Here's my chance. Only chance I've got of coming back is to do something different. God darn it! You know what? Fuck it. I'm just.
Ezra is following suit with Joey. He's got the Ravens 27-24.
And that is Ezra's tiebreaker.
That game is off limits. All of our picks are off. I got the Bucks and the Panthers as my tiebreaker. You got Joey, the Broncos and the Chargers as your tiebreaker.
And Kevin's is the Texans and the Colts.
Texans and the Colts. So with that being said, I guess I'm going to be the one that has to break the tie here on the show, and we will await the result of the picks for this upcoming Sunday for Hijacker. We'll wait to get his picks in more than likely tomorrow, plus his tiebreaker. And we'll remind him.
But who are you picking in this game?
Oh boy, this game is
He's picking
it's
the
tough.
ref.
Yeah, technically you're right because the refs did get their wishes. Oh
Picking the ref.
man,
Picking Roger Goodell.
man. I'm going with the Ravens. I
Okay.
got the I got the Ravens on a game-winning touchdown by Derrick Henry, 34-30.
So yeah, that'll do it for week 18 picks, other than hijackers picks, of course. And next week, this little bad boy has been in my possession for a year. So now the question is it going to stay with me or is it going elsewhere? Next week, we will crown a winner for our pick segment. And
Yep,
let me tell you, these standings are really close right now.
and they're going to change. They are going to change. We
Guys,
shall
I'm right
see.
here, fellas.
Dude, what a hell of a surprise. Great to have you on tonight, dude.
Heck yeah, what a surprise. Wait, good to have you back, Kev.
Yes, sir. I try to pop up here when I can, but it was good talking out with you guys, and I hopefully see y'all next week or see y'all the next time.
All
All right,
right.
my brother.
All right.
Happy New Year, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Happy New
happy
Year.
New Year, dude.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year's to y'all.
Man, we couldn't have timed that any better.
Absolutely.
We could have not timed that any better. You said you got to get off of here about by 8:30, and we ended that bad boy in record time.
Absolutely. So I guess is there anything else you want to talk about, Steve?
I ain't got nothing else I want to talk about, really. I mean, we covered everything, basically. I just want to say real
Oh
quick.
well, there was something that we could have done, but of course
Oh, go
we didn't
ahead.
really get we didn't really get to talk about it until just now. So let's do it next week. How about next week here on the show, our first show of 2026, we'll give our top 5 sports moments from
And
2025.
I was thinking about that too. I was thinking I didn't think about it in time. But yeah, I was thinking that too. Next week we will put a bow on a cap on 25. What our top 5 sports moments from this year. A lot of great things happened this year in the world of sports, and we will give our top 5 moments. And then after the NFL season is done and over, we will have our top 5 games, including not just regular season, but the playoffs.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, speaking of playoffs, ladies and gentlemen, the college football playoff games will be taking place over the rest of the week.
Yes, they
So let's
will, and
get
we got some
so let's
doozies
get into
for you.
those real quick.
Yup,
Starting tomorrow night, actually on New Year's Eve, it's gonna be the Miami Hurricanes and the Ohio State Buckeyes in the Cotton Bowl.
yup. And then you got Alabama and
Yeah,
Indiana.
then on Thursday, if you'll give me just a second to pull up the bowl names, because I want to make sure I get these. I want to make sure I get these right. Let's see. On Thursday, starting off at 12 o'clock in the Capital One Orange Bowl, it's gonna be number 5 seed Oregon against number 4 seed Texas Tech. At 4 o'clock in the Rose Bowl, it's going to be my Alabama Crimson Tide going up against top seed and Mr. Heisman winner Fernando Mendoza and the Indiana Hoosiers. And then, last but not least, at 8 o'clock on New Year's Day in the All State Sugar Bowl, it is a SEC versus SEC matchup with number 6 Ole Miss taking on number 3 seeded Georgia.
It's going to be a great slate of games. These games should be more competitive than the first round games in the college playoff for college football. Should be very ultra competitive. Really good games on tap. Can't wait for them. Should be great. What a hell of a year it's been for us. It's been a lot of fun. We did some fun driven topic shows throughout the year. We did one last week, actually, our top 10 Christmas movies and specials. We also did our top 5 Thanksgiving foods, our top 5 Halloween candies, the fantasy football teams with professional wrestlers. That was a lot of fun. Just a lot of fun stuff we did this year. We look forward to doing that throughout the year next year. Sprinkle that stuff in, and looking forward to doing that next year. And crazy how we are already heading into a new year.
Absolutely.
So with that being
But
said,
without further ado, I say let's go and close it out for the night.
I
I'll go.
absolutely agree. Go ahead with your final thoughts, Joey.
Great show. It was great having Kevin here surprising us on the show tonight. Hate that we're going to have Ezra, but which by the way, Ezra, we hope you feel better soon. But let me be the first to all of our viewers and everybody who might be watching right now. Hope you guys again had a Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have a happy new year because we will be welcoming in the new year tomorrow night into Thursday. So, happy new year to all of our viewers, all of our subscribers, all of our fans, all of our friends, all of our families. And may we all have a joyous 2026. So, until then, peace out 2025. Peace out for me. See you guys in the new year. Steven, close us out, brother.
Yes, what a great year with you guys, with you, Ez, and Kevin, and Hijacker, and and everybody out there that has tuned into this show. Whether you tuned in live or on demand, thank you so much for another fantastic year, all calendar year long, covering the world of sports. What a lot of fun this has been, and quite possibly one of the greatest series that we covered this year was that Dodgers and that Blue Jays World Series that went the distance in 7 glorious games. And I'm pretty sure that it's going to be on our top 5 sports moments for 2025. What a great year. What a great way to cap off the week in the NFL with our final prediction battles. This is going to go down to the literal wire. We'll see what the hell happens. We'll see who wins the championship next week as we will crown our prediction battles champion. What a great year with all of you guys celebrating one of our favorite hobbies, and that is the world of sports. What a great year it's been in 2025, and we look forward to providing you even more great content heading into 2026. So, with that being said, for all of us here at the Sports Show, myself, Stephen Wyand, JT Joey Thornton, Ezra Vickery, KR Kevin Rory, Hijacker Mike, Randy Gyron, William Gyron, and everybody out there that has tuned into this show live or on demand. Thank you very much for supporting us and supporting what we do. Because without you guys, we're nothing. We love doing this every single week, and we look forward to bringing in the new year next week as we provide you our very first show for 2026. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get into Monday Night Raw next week as well to sprinkle in a little wrestling talk. So, with that being said, again, for myself, Stephen Wyand, for JT, Joey Thornton, K Rod, Kevin Rory, Ezra Vickery, Randy Gyron, William Gyron, and everybody out there, thank you so much for a hell of a year, hell of a ride. We'll see you in the brand new year. Take care of yourselves. Enjoy the sports. Enjoy whatever you get into. Most importantly, have a happy and blessed 2026. Take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your week and enjoy the first weekend of the brand new year. Peace.